What's going on, everyone? This is Darian here with These Lawn Landscape, and today I'm going to be going over how to build a brand and everything that you need to start building. So the first thing that I'm going to start off with is core values. What I like to do down 3 core values, and mine up here are just for example, but I'm going to use them anyways. What I wrote down real, inviting, and valuable. And those 3 things right there are probably the most important things to me. The second thing you're going to do is write down who you are as a business. And what that means is, what are 3 things that describe you as a person, yourself? Because if you haven't caught on already, your brand is just a representation of you and who you are as a person. And your brand just kind of pretties everything up a little bit. But so for mine, I put fair, honest, and dependable. I'm a fair person. I'm not gonna charge you extra for doing this or charge you extra for doing that. I'm not gonna have any hidden costs or anything like that. I'm gonna be straight up with you, honest with you, dependable. So the next thing I put up there, like I said, honesty. That's gonna go a long way, and you should always implement that into your brand. And I got dependable. If I say I'm going to be there at 10 o'clock, I'm going to be there at 10 o'clock or a little bit before. No one likes people that show up late or, oh, hey, this came up and whatnot. If you can't do it, find someone that can do it in your place. You don't want to leave a bad taste in people's mouths like that. Basically, the third step that you need to do, and that's creating your brand name, colors, stuff like that. So mine was simple. D's Lawn and Landscape. People think that the big O D.
I gotta admit it. I did not see this coming. In a million years, I did not see this coming.
Is for my name, the first letter of my name, which is not. The D's Lawn and Landscape. Basically, the D's stands for it's dependable, and the little S up here stands for service. So basically, my brand name means dependable service, lawn and landscape. So that's what that is. That's D's. It helps that the first letter of my name also starts with D's, but why would you put D's and not just D Lawn and Landscape? So I would have put that right there if it was for my name. So I know I get asked that a lot. What's the D stand for and stuff? Is it your name? Anyways, the fourth thing that you want to do is design your logo or have someone do it for you. There's a bunch of services out there. Just type in logo creator. You can create your own. You can hire someone to create one for you. Anything like that. The fifth thing is back up here to the social medias. You got Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and all these things are great. But let me tell you, the biggest platform up there is probably going to be Facebook. So every 2 out of 3 people in this entire world are on Facebook right now.
Your thoughts?
What?
That's just crazy to me. So with Facebook, you can build a community around your brand, and it just makes people feel that whole inviting part on the core values. And people always want to be a part of something. It's how humans are. It's how everyone is. You just want to be a part of something. Facebook and YouTube are my babies. I love them so much. Anyways, so on YouTube, you can build personal connections with a bunch of other creators out there and whatnot. So that right there just expands your knowledge. You know, I might not know something that someone else might know. So you always want to pick 2 social media platforms that you're most comfortable with, but you want to make sure that they also provide, one, high value, and the other, high engagement. With those 2 things, they just go round and round. They help each other out, and it makes things a lot easier with you. And then with YouTube, you can also get sponsorships. The 6th thing to do is to be clear and consistent across all your platforms, your color schemes, your brand. You don't want to be mixing a bunch of different colors with, your Facebook or your YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, anything like that. So if my Facebook colors are red and blue, and then my YouTube channel is green and black, Whenever someone sees that, they're probably going to be like, that's not the right person. Their colors are, these colors that I've seen. So you always want to be consistent with that, and you don't want to be a jerk on any of these things at all. So with that, what that means is you want to be, like I said before, clear and consistent across all platforms. So if someone messages me something bad, I don't want to react bad. Or if I do a service and I'm really nice to someone in person, and then they send me a message and I'm like, hey, I don't have time for this right now, find someone else. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to be that type of person. And the seventh thing that I have up there is to just be yourself. Your brand is a representation of you and who you are as a person. So the nicer you are to people and helpful you are and provide that high value and high engagement for people, they love that. And if you want one of these hats, I have white, lime green and gray, red, lime green and white. Drop it down in the comments below. I'll leave pictures here in a second, and let me know which one you like the best. And we'll work together and on getting you one of those. So the eighth thing I have up here is probably the most important. If you say you're going to do something, just make sure that you do it. That'll be your biggest mistake in the lawn care / landscape company. You got to be there when you say you're going to be there. Do whatever you want to do, but follow these brand tips up here that I went over, and your brand will be massive for the year 2021 and the rest of your life. But just make sure you do all this stuff, and make sure you have all the nicks and nannies of everything figured out before you go more into depth on your business. Peace.